Right, so new weeks begin in EU as well as everywhere else. So let's start from first of all, since this is the beginning of the week, so I would like to start from weekly. Just take a look at how it is going. So overall, it's been looking like last week has been bearish. So this one is as well. So far, we can expect a bullishness toward this area. Um, Yep, and from there on, we might be just moving bearish. So, in that case, if I take a look at the daily, we can clearly see. Let me put this one in daily as well. Okay, we can clearly see that where are we sitting right now? We are sitting at that um whole order block type of shit. I mean, isn't this one is pretty much looking the same as the power of three that I tend to look at the lower time frame? We have this order block and then price came here, take this liquidity on the second time and now break the structure totally, which means that overall sellers are going to be heavy on this one as far as I can tell, to be honest. And so by that analysis, I would like to mark this one as an order block. So let's put this one in here. Okay, very good. In H4, looking, let me pull back a bit. Okay, so this is how it is looking right now. We are pretty much bearish in H4 as well, but as of right now, I cannot say that I am bearish. So this is the order block from which I do expect a reaction. Now here's the thing, daily is bearish first of all, and if H1 aligns with daily, I don't really give a fuck about the H4. I'll move with H1 and daily. But for now, H4 makes the disagreement with this fairly gap. But still, currently it seems moving bearish. Now let's take a look at the H1. What do we have? We have clearly made this order flow in between. So first of all, we got this order block and then take this liquidity all the way. And from there on, we are moving bearish right now. How far? I would say this would be a good target for today. Let me put this one. I don't know why it is short. Okay. So now hourly is looking very clean. We are here bearish with daily and H1 as well. So that is clear. I don't really need to say anything else about that one. So I would like to move in M15. We can clearly see that market open, take this liquidity, and then here we got this one as well. So everything is in sync. I would say I'm bearish, but we do have this zone from which we can have a reaction as well. Let's do it. That's the thing. So now all I want to see is price moving high, take liquidity, move back in bearish. I am in, be it here, be it there, but I am bearish for today. And here I got my order. My pending order is very clear. It is in this zone and stop loss is above. I thought about putting my stop loss here, but I was like, okay, the liquidity has already happened for the day, so I don't really think I should be being worried about this liquidity to happen. But still, if price sweep this high and then reverse quickly, then I would again pretty much would interested to be in short. But still, for now, I have my order. Now I have to see whether it really get hit or price just move away without me. So yeah, pretty tricky day overall, I would say. But still, let's see. Aiming for 1:2, and yep, that's it. With that, FX ended up being very good. I wouldn't complain about this one. And now let's take a look at the MNQ. We have the future session cooking up, starting from daily, I would say. So overall structure is still bearish. There's no doubt in it. And now we have this fair value gap in daily. Let me mark this one as soft PDA. Yo, where the fuck does it go? Soft PDA. Yep, here we are. Now let's take a look at the H4. Oh man, I don't really like this one. Okay, let's be honest with myself. Overall structure, bearish, bearish, another pullback, and then bearish again. Another, I wouldn't really say this as a pullback. I mean, you can just see this one. Kinda seems like market has broken above, and now we have this zone. So current price is sitting at between a bullish zone and a bearish zone. I would pretty much say that. Sorry, bearish zone and bullish zone. Then comes the H1. Daily is bearish, and if H1, okay, I would say yep, we are bearish. We have this fair value gap, and we can target this area pretty much like this. Okay, so bias for today is bearish, going to be bearish. Daily is bearish. H4 indecision, H1 bearish. So that is the fair value gap I have in that area. Now I would like to see whether I can find any M15. Oh damn. Alright, we have the same zone as H1. Other than that, we have this order block. That's pretty much it. I will be looking for bearishness again, man. Really, bro? What's wrong with this one? I'll look for bearishness from here to there, and yeah, that's it. Now that is the M1, sorry, M5. So now here what I want to see. First of all, if first candle ended up being bearish, then I would like to look for confirmation on lower time frame. If first candle ended up being choppy, or let's say bullish, and then the next candle ended up being bearish, then I would like to see bearishness. I don't think I would like to look for M1. And another note, if price move all the way while taking these liquidity, I mean the liquidity has been already taken, as we can see, so I have to be careful with that one. So let's see, overall is bearish. If it turn out bullish, I will just avoid this day. So this is next day morning, and yeah, that is how the price is looking. And I guess the time we are watching it, you might say, why the fuck did you just closed so much above? Well, that area makes sense to me because it was an extreme in H1. So I try to do my best at the time. But still, there is a saying in Germany that afterward, everyone is genius. So let's not get ahead of ourselves and let's understand what happened last night. So, first of all, market open with this candle. Um, Very beautiful. By the way, first thing first, my plan was to have a reaction, I mean retracement toward this area and then engulfing candle, but that didn't happen. Maybe because the liquidity has already happened here. Also, at the same time, price is reacting from daily PDA, which is obviously a strong one. And so from there on, there we go. This is the first candle. Turned out to be an engulfing one, and then the second one, which was, I guess, in that one I would like to had my entry in M1, but to be honest, I were scared as fuck, which is why I decided to avoid that one. So I were waiting for any type of new PDA or anything. That's what we got. Another engulfing candle, another bullish one, and then there we have this favorite gap. I went to M1 for confirmation, and that is where I executed on this one. But still, I wasn't really confident on this one because of whole variation of high time frame view, which is why I decided to not take this position in a big account. I put it in a small one with a small risk. So let me show you the M1 view. That one looks good, I would say. But yeah, I think one thing I should have learned on that is managing trade very well. So it was the whole M1 retracement and an inverted fair value gap. Let me put this inverted fair value gap. So my entry would have been in here with this candle while having my SL above. There we go. Now we have more than 1:1 and nearly 1:2. Yeah, this one would have been good, but still Riggs is attached to it, which is why. Anyways, that's how yesterday went. 1 hour in here, another 2 hour in EU. Turned out to be a very well planned day. EU seems the same thing. Alright, but still, we are good.